my brilliant gang? What is up to my brilliant squad? It is your girl BrilliantBree, and I am back with another freaking video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. But if you're already a part of the brilliant gang, thank you so much for tuning in for another freaking video. Look, you guys, I know you see the thumbnail, I know you see the title. I always say that. I don't know, it just flows, y'all. But I know you see that thumbnail, I know you see that title. So if you saw it, then you know what your girl is here with. Your girl here to run her mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to give y'all a story time. Okay, we spend a lot of time talking about other people, baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all on game and give y'all some tea on the OG Bree. You know what I'm saying? The Bree that was kicking down doors and didn't care, honey, okay? The time your girl almost caught a case, okay? And by the grace of God, it was drops, okay? So I got me a little red cup, honey, instead of my glass today. And it's nothing but wine in here, y'all. I don't do hard liquor during the week. Y'all already know that. So I'm gonna jump into the story time. And as I'm talking, I want to apologize in advance for Sparkle. She's not snoring, but she's been running up and down these freaking stairs, y'all. And I got the door closed, but you can still hear her heavy tail, okay? But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the story time. So you guys, this story time is going to go back, like go back. If you don't know, your girl is 27. And this story time happened when I was, I think I was fresh 18, y'all. I was like fresh. When I say I was fresh 18, I was fresh 18, okay? I had problems with this one girl from like the beginning of time, okay? Since she came on the scene, I just didn't vibe with her. And I told people like, look, you know, sometimes I meet people, I don't vibe with them. And so like, I have to like really steer clear of them, okay? So I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna be around her. She ended up being cool with like one of my best friends. And it's just something I could never shake about her, y'all. I just wasn't feeling her. So time went on and she got into it with different people. Her and my best friend fell out, all type of crap. While all this is happening, you know, I'm peeping game or whatever. I'm peeping that, you know, I was basically right about this little, I don't want to call her no names because, you know, I be trying not to call people out their names, but who, child, okay. So basically sitting back saying that I was right about a lot of stuff. So I'm like, okay. So more time goes on. My cousin is dating this dude, y'all. Majority of my fights and majority of my real issues in life come from defending a family member. I have had beef of my own when I was younger, but as I got older, a lot of bitches didn't really try me, okay? And they don't really try me now either. So as I got older, I just had like this reputation of not to be fucked with, okay? I never got into stuff on my own. It was always me defending someone that appeared weaker than me or had a little bit more, I guess you would say, maybe like timidness about them. Timidness ain't no word. People who were timid, like I couldn't stand to see people bullied, so I would always be that person like stepping in. So my cousin was into it with these girls about her dude. Her dude was slanging that community ping around town, and so she got into it with a group of girls. One of the girls was this girl. I'm gonna call her Sabrina, okay? She popping her gums at my cousin. I don't even think she was one of the people that was sleeping with him, but she was a friend of one of the people that he was sleeping with. So that girl was arguing with my cousin, and of course, like her friends were coming to back her up. My cousin, she messed with people like in increments, but at that time she wasn't really messing with a lot of people. And so my cousin lives like all the way on the other side of Dallas in Oak Cliff, and I stay up far north Dallas. Anytime something pop off, she gonna tell me regardless, okay? But if I'm not mistaken, in this instance, I saw this shit on Facebook first, y'all. So just stay with me. I know I gotta give y'all a little backstory, okay? So it makes sense. So I see them going back and forth on Facebook. So I text my cousin like, what's up? And so she gets to telling me what's going on. And, you know, Robert been cheating on me, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. But I'm like, what's Sabrina got to do with this? I'm like, what's she got to do with this? Because I see she talking a lot of hot shit. Like, if she one of the females he was messing with, she's like, no, she's not even one of them, blah, 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 blah. She just popping her shit. So I automatically hop in. I said, look, I'm all the way up here, but I can be down there in a second. I don't know what was going on, what day of the week it was, but I was not at work, okay? And I was with the shits, like, and I'm still with the shits low key, but you know, I'm a little bit better these days. I really was like, what's good? Like, Y'all talking about jumping my cousin. Majority of the females was people that I was cool with from high school. Mind you, my cousin stayed into it with people that we went to school with. So it was always people that probably considered me cool or didn't want no problems with me. So majority of them was like, you know, Bree, like, you know, we ain't never had no problems with your cousin. You know, she running off at the mouth, blah, 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 blah. And I told them, I said, I understand you respect me, but at the end of the day, that's my family. So if y'all thinking y'all gonna ride over there and gang up on her and whoop her, we're not having none of that. I'm not asking no questions. I'm just beating bitches up, period. So the argument went on for days. They ended up never coming to my cousin's boyfriend's house, and that's where she was living with him, with his family. So I was real confused on how these other bitches even thought they had a place. But anyway, that's beside the point. So keep Sabrina in mind, okay? Behind my cousin, when I was on there, you know, twiddling them Facebook fingers, when I was arguing with all these females on Facebook, she was like the main one popping her shit. So I told her, when I see you, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. Period. I'm going to slap you when I see you. I'm going to slap you in your shit. I made sure that I told her that, and I meant what I said. Okay? I'm minding my business. I go to Oak Cliff to see one of my homegirls. So I go see her at her mom's house. And I see the girl. So when I see her, she hurry up and goes in the house. So you know what I'm saying? I said when I see her, I'm gonna slap her, but I wasn't finna try to go break down the door. So, you know, I was really on some shit like, you know what, whatever. And I was at my friend's mom's house. We were sitting on the porch, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna disrespect her mom's house like that. I'm gonna play it cool. I'm gonna keep it cool. My friend was like, don't even take it there, Bree. Like, you good. She already know what it is. You see, she went in the house. So she go in the house. Next thing I know, my friend like, don't panic. And I'm like, don't panic about what? She was like, have you seen her Facebook post? So this girl ran in the house to make a Facebook post and say, oh, it's funny how bitches say when they see you, they gonna slap you, they gonna do this, this, and that. And then when they see you, it ain't no action. Excuse me? Excuse me, sis, because I was stalling you out. So of course I got up under that post like, bitch, come outside then. Like, come outside then. And she was like, okay, all right. I don't know about y'all, but our class that we graduated with, baby, they with the shits. Every time some drama happened on Facebook, they own that post automatically. They own it. It's like they sent out a group text and like such and such arguing. Everybody was on there, so she couldn't back down. So she was like, all right, shit, I'm outside. So I go outside. She ain't out there. So I go back in the house. So then my friend was like, well, let's just sit on the porch. You know, I don't want it to be no drama at my mama's house. So when you see her come outside, just go over there. Like, don't do it at my mom's doorstep because my mama gonna get mad, which that's disrespectful anyway. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna do that. Let's do what you said. Let's sit on the porch. And when she come out, I'm gonna just run up on her ass is what I'm gonna do. So we sitting out there. She come outside. Y'all, I remember like it's yesterday, and it's making me mad. It's making me mad. So she come outside, y'all. She gonna say, man, don't nobody even really want no problems with you. What was we really even beefing about? Oh, so now you want to talk. But on Facebook, we was just saying how we was gonna get that work in. Like, what is you trying to talk to me for? So I was like, you know what, girl? I was like, cause I ain't finna fight nobody that don't even want to fight back at this point. I'm like, you know what, whatever. So I turn around and go in the house. Guess who runs up on me, y'all? Oh, you running up. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind, my friend, where her apartment was, it was like these little stairs for you to go down. It's like 4 little steps, but they're concrete. So as soon as she ran up on me, I turned around and I wore up into her ass, y'all. And we went to them stairs and she fell. So, like, it wasn't my fault if she hit her head or nothing. So she hit her head. She supposedly had like a concussion, y'all. Like, head was messed up. She was a little dizzy, but then she steady talking about it ain't over. Like, what? So when she fell and stuff and she hit her head, and I was still hitting her, so like her head was, you know, like it hit it a couple times, I guess. And so she started bleeding, y'all. Oh Lord. So she started bleeding, y'all. So at that point, when she hit her head to the point to where she started bleeding, my friend and her mom got me off of her. They was like, okay, Bree, that's enough. Okay, Bree, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Because when I fight, like, I pretty much black out. And that's not okay. And that's not a way to be. And that's why I really don't be trying to be on no rah-rah shit for real with these females or niggas, because like shit get real and I black out, and once I start, like, it ain't gonna be no like, oh, okay, time out, or oh, okay, like, stop, Bree. So they literally had to pull me off this girl, y'all. So mind y'all, she ran up on me. So I went in the house with my friend, left later that night, like nothing. So then a couple of days go by, y'all. So then I get a call from one of my homegirls, and she like, look on Facebook. Like, this show you, like, I don't really be on Facebook, y'all. So she like, look on Facebook. So I'm like, okay. So the girl talking about how she done filed charges and how I done gave her a concussion and she had to get stitches in her head. And I'm like, girl, it didn't even look that bad. Like, you exaggerating, okay? You went up there and you faked the funk when you wanted to fight. Like, you ran up on me. Like, you tried to catch me slipping, but it didn't really work out in your favor. So she on there letting it be known that she had to get stitches, and you know, I didn't have to do all that. It wasn't that serious. It wasn't even behind nothing of no, I guess, of no real substance. Okay, it wasn't behind nothing of substance, but you ran up though. Like, you ran up though. So of course, word got around fast that she had actually like pressed charges. So I went to the police department myself. I drove over there, because mind you, I live on the other side of town. I drove over there, all the way over there, and I went up there myself, and they was like, yes, you know, she did file this on you, you have to go to court, blah blah blah. So I get the court stuff. So y'all, long story short, the charges was dropped because Shawty didn't even show up to court, so they dropped it. And I was real lucky, because in Dallas they don't normally just drop stuff like that, especially stuff like that. They'll normally go ahead and prosecute on their own, but when she didn't show up, they really rescheduled it, and then it just got dropped. End of story. So I really got lucky. And you really can't be out here playing games with folks, because folks will really get you in the world of fucking trouble. Fighting is just not, it's not worth it. And that's why I told y'all, like, that's a part of me that has to grow up to stop being so quick to just be like, oh, well, do you want to fight though? Because that's real life how I be. Like, if someone comes at me, like, I'm not gonna back down. And I don't know, somewhere deep inside of me, I have to find a way to tell myself, like, girl, you got X, Y, and Z. Like, you got too much to lose. But when I see red, it's hard for me to even, it's just real hard for me to even see that, and that's horrible. Like, I really need to grow up in that way. But y'all, this was when I was young. I had just turned 18 and stuff, okay? That was all within the year of me turning 18. And child, I could be tried as an adult at that point. Like, I was freaking tripping. Like, me and her should have got our ones before then or something, because I already didn't like her, y'all. But yes, y'all, that is my story time on how your girl almost caught a case, honey. I mean, I had really caught the case, but then they dropped the case. So, you know, technically I had caught a case, but you know, it was dismissed by the grace of God, y'all. I never got into another situation like that. I've had little spats. Okay, I've had stuff happen, but lucky for me, like, them bitches, like, they was satisfied with getting they won and going on about their business. See, a lot of people out here, they can't take getting their ass whooped, so that's where it becomes a problem. So you gotta watch who you really fucking with, because people will really try to ruin your life, and you can ruin your own life, because, you know. But that is it for this story time, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed telling it, honey, because it take me back, honey. It take me back. I got a lot of stories, okay? And I have a lot of story times. I used to do story times a lot, and I might have to run some back that I done already did, because they're way back, and people aren't gonna scroll back that far. Like, they're way back, y'all. So I may actually start to recycle some of them so that everybody can see them, okay? But I love you guys so much, the ones who love me. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to check out my membership. Don't forget to like this video, okay? And I will see you guys in my next freaking video. Peace out.